What's up? Welcome to another episode of Real Game Reviews. I'm Boogie, and this is Jedi.
And this week we're going to take a look at some of the app games for the iPhone and the Android. And we're also going to do a little something with gaming for noobs.
I've had a lot of people ask me about, I don't know what this is, I don't know what that is, like RTS and RPG and stuff like that.
FPS,
yeah.
Fat people suck.
Yeah, fat people suck. So I'm going to do a little bit of that as well. And at first we're going to do some app stuff with Jedi here.
Hey guys, now we're going to talk about some app games. We're going to talk about Scramble with friends. It's a lot like Words with Friends or Chess with Friends or any other friends games. But it's really addictive. It's a lot like Boggle. They should just call it Boggle with Friends. Because that's pretty much what it is. You don't have to be a genius to play this game. You get different power-ups and different things that you can use, freeze time, flip the board around, so you can actually pick out different words and play against your opponent. There's 3 different rounds, and you have to get the highest score out of the 3 rounds. And another game I want to talk about is Infinity Blade 2, which came out just a few weeks ago. It's one of the more pricier games on the App Store, but it's well worth it. The graphics in the game are amazing. They're better than most games that you play on a console. They're phenomenal. It's made by Epic Games, and they used a Unreal Engine, I think what it is. It's a great game. You can buy armor, swords, power-ups, everything from rings to they give you special abilities, and you play through this story. It's a great game. And another game that's very favorite to everybody that has an iPhone or Android is Angry Birds. Now they have the Angry Birds seasons that they keep adding to every year now. Now they have the new 2012, which of course, since we just passed the Chinese New Year, the very first level is Year of the Dragon. And I'm going to go ahead and talk about one of my favorite app games. I've been playing this game for 2.5 years. It's called The Cartel, originally. Now it's called Cartel Wars. What it is it's basically an MMORPG. There are over 30,000 people that play this game. And what it is you actually join a crew or create a crew, join a cartel, you sell drugs to make money, you buy weapons, you buy cars for transport. You sell these drugs on the marketplace to other people. I've been playing this game for a long time. I've got well over 30 or 20,000 fights and won 19,000 fights. I've been playing this game for a long time. This is definitely a game you need to check out, and it's free. And now Boogie's going to talk about gaming for noobs. Noobs.
What's up guys, Boogie here. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about gaming for noobs. Sometimes if you're not really a gamer and you're listening to somebody in your house that is a gamer, it might sound like they're speaking a different language. I'm going to let y'all kind of know what they're saying, what these different terms mean. First thing I'm going to tell you about is an FPS. If you hear somebody say FPS, that's a first-person shooter. Basically, it's shooting game where you're looking down the barrel of the gun. Also, you might hear them say third-person shooter. It's a gun game where you're behind the person in third-person view. You might hear them say MMO, which is a massively multiplayer, or MMORPG, which is a massively multiplayer role-playing game. Of course, you're gonna hear them yell like boom, headshot, crap like that. I'm pretty sure you can figure out what that is. There's also strategy games, horror games, fighting games. I mean, these are pretty well straightforward. You know what they are. That's about it for as far as terminology goes. Some other things you might want to check out if you're kind of new to gaming: learning how to use both your hands on the thumbsticks to look around. A lot of people have trouble with that. Also, get used to just shooting at pretty much whatever you see on screen, so you can get used to killing people if you're going to play. And for the God's sakes, when you're playing a fighting game, stop being a button masher. Anyway, me and Jedi are going to tell you a little bit about the UFC demo that came out this week. So I'm gonna get Jedi back over here and we'll do this. Alright guys, we're gonna take a little time here to talk about the UFC Undisputed 3 demo that's coming out this week. It looks pretty cool. It's a pretty fun one. We've had a good time with it.
The circle chasing
Yeah, the circle chasing
isn't
is
very good at all.
Confusing.
What's up, guys? You're gonna see where I've been. Now that they're gone, let's talk a little bit about UFC. It was an okay game, but I have to say, the whole submission thing was crap. Everything else was good, the graphics were good, but do away with that. They need to be shot, whoever came up with the submission. Well, if they ever come back from where I sent them, they'll be playing Final Fantasy 13-2 and Soul Calibur 5.